Marissa. So,
Hey,
what brings you in today? What do we want to talk about?
okay, so I'm starting the new role as a TLC, but there's this, I've done a lot of stuff, try to build my relationships with teachers, and I feel like that's going well. But I'm just struggling with that one grade level that's, I've worked with every grade level. I've been in every grade level's class, but there's just one grade level that never asked me for anything. Whenever I do, feedback forms for PDs, I don't get any feedback from them. I'm just not really sure how to connect, how to build that relationship where they want me in their classroom because our school is now all one to one.
Okay.
So my concern is I'm working with the CD, I'm working with the kindergarten, and they're on the Chromes creating, and then when they go to first grade, I'm not seeing any device usage other than games. But these are the teachers that don't ask me for any help, or they're not wanting me in their classroom. And then they go to second grade, and again they're creating, and third grade, and so forth. So it's really that missing piece in the school that I'm not hitting, and I'm not sure where to go to connect with them and how to help them.
Okay. So, what I'm hearing is you're wanting to figure out ways to connect with the first grade team to kind of make sure that they're on the same page as the rest of the grade levels in your school as far as using the technology effectively and efficiently
Yeah.
with their students.
Yes.
So there's not that big disconnect.
Yes.
So what have you done to kind of reach out to the other grade levels?
So the other grade levels seem more eager. There's usually at least one that just comes to me with a question, and then from that, I usually expand and say, "Hey, is anybody else doing this?" And then I'll go to the next one and say, "Hey, did you know so and so is using this? Let's try it in class." And it kind of expands that way.
Right.
And then word travels where, oh, you were working with Miss Young, and I want her to come to my class. But I haven't had anybody from that grade level ask me, to come in or work with their students or anything. So I don't have that connection there.
So what I'm hearing is that you kind of sometimes pique the interest of at least one person on a grade level, or it kind of somebody from another grade level talks about it, and then they kind of hear it and it kind of spreads
Yes.
word of mouth. So I'm thinking, is there some way or someone on another grade level that could possibly, you kind of get in their ear and kind of be like, hey, can you spread this to somebody on the first grade team to kind of pique their interest? So then they'll be like, hey, can you come talk to us about that? So just kind of thinking about relationships. Are there relationships with other people in the school with that first grade team?
I never really thought about that. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of new on staff, and whenever I see this team, they usually are together.
Mhm.
So I'm not aware of another relationship that I could use for that.
Okay.
But I know my reading coach works with that team,
Gotcha.
so she might be a resource I could use for
Mm,
that.
that's
Okay.
a good thought. I like that. Um, so what would uh, a goal be for working with this first grade team? Like what do you want to see happen?
What I really want to see happen with the first grade team is that they use the device more throughout the day.
Okay.
And when they're using the device, it's not just for an ABC or a game. I want it to be more of a focused use, like a creation on a Google Doc or
Gotcha.
a Google Draw, where they're actually creating something instead of just using it as a filler of time or whatever they're to free up a body,
Okay.
in the space. So just to be more focused, content driven use.
Okay. So thinking back to what you said about using a media specialist, how do you think you could team up or collaboratively work with your media specialist to kind of get in there to get to
The reading
them?
coach?
Yeah,
Yeah, the reading
that's
coach.
what I meant to
Okay.
say.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay. I could definitely meet with the reading coach and say, hey, what is first grade working on? And then possibly go in with her in a meeting and we could present this idea together. Okay.
And then I think once they see that you are approachable, um, that they'll hopefully be more open to working with you more one on one without the reading coach being there. Or even if you just have to continue to go in with the reading coach, at least you'll be, reaching them.
Mhm.
Um, So thinking about your goal and working with the reading coach, what do you think is an area that you want to focus on?
Well, there could be a couple of different ways we could do it, but probably just Google, because I feel like Google is something they need to be able to use for second grade, third grade, fourth grade. So if we could just get them on using the Google apps would be, either a Google Doc or a Google Slide or just something where they can create something.
Okay. So that's an excellent goal because it's definitely doable and it's something that they have at their fingertips and they can use it um, efficiently and consistently. So what do you think would be a good timeline for you to kind of start working on this?
Well, I could, since we're at the end of the week, I could set up a meeting with the reading coach for early next week, and then we could talk about a plan. And then when we meet with the team, I think they meet on Wednesdays. So we could go into their team planning together, kind of go with a focus and an idea, and then see kind of get feedback from the teachers. So maybe 2 weeks. It would take a good 2 weeks to get the plan, go in, present the idea, and then wait and see what kind of feedback I get.
That's good. I like the idea of kind of presenting this is what we want to work on and getting feedback from them. Yeah, this is a great direction of where we're going, that kind of thing. So just kind of, it'll help you better prepare for next steps for when you actually go into their team meeting.
And then tying it in with that ELA focus will make it easier for that content piece where they won't feel like it's just a waste of time.
Absolutely. And I think with that too, it'll help them see that this is doable and this is something that is not just something extra because that could be their whole viewpoint. Like, I'm not using that technology, it's just something extra to do. But seeing that how it collaborates, I mean, it integrates with the ELA, I think you'll win them over.
Okay. And I know they have a really good relationship already with the reading coach, so just having that piece,
Yes.
that tie piece, okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
So we have your next steps. You're going to set up a meeting with the reading coach. You're going to determine a focus that will integrate the ELA,
Yes.
and then you'll schedule that meeting with the first grade. I
Yep.
think it's a great
And,
plan.
and in 2 weeks, hopefully we'll have something
Yes.
come out of it.
So we'll meet back in 2 weeks and
Okay.
reflect on how everything went.
All right.
Think you'll rock it.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.